What up, YouTube? It's your main man, Boys for Life, coming at you with another fucking video. Alright, so we're 4-5, alright? We got the Atlanta Falcons, who just lost to the Cleveland Browns. I repeat, they just lost to the Cleveland Browns. They are experiencing the ups and downs like we are. It's another one of those games that could be anybody's game. Atlanta's defense is torn down. All they got is their offense. And our defense is playing pretty good. This is going to be Byron Jones' biggest test of the year going against Julio Jones. It is. I mean, there's really not much to say other than we got to stop these wide receivers. We got the Sanu. He's a beast. Ridley has been, last week he played a little iffy. He had a few drops. But Julio Jones is Julio Jones. The only thing that's going to hurt me to say this, because when it comes to the Cowboys, whenever someone hasn't done something, like when we played the Texans, they hadn't had a touchdown first drive, or a first drive touchdown, or a first touchdown in a touchdown in a first quarter in X amount of games. Well, you know what? Against the Cowboys, they broke that. And then it was some other shit, down the road, whatever. So when there's been a stretch that someone hasn't done something, when they go up against the Cowboys, it happens. Julio Jones hasn't had, like a couple touchdowns this season? I have him on my fantasy. I just know he's doing all right for me. I'm winning in my fantasy, so I'm not really checking my shit. As long as I got my lineup, I know I'm going to win, because I got a pretty good team. But last year when we went into Atlanta, Chaz Green fucked us. He couldn't block for shit. And Garrett gave him no help. This year, Smith is there. I'm hoping and praying that Connor Williams doesn't play, because he is the weakest link on our team. We put in, I still don't even know what the dude's name is. I haven't looked him up, nothing. But when we put him in, he knew what the fuck was going on. He knew what to do at his position. And Zeke had holes to run through. Did y'all not see that? This was Zeke's best fucking game as far as 150 yards. He should be doing that on a consistent basis. Every once in a while, he had a stop that was for no yards or 1 or 2 yards. But a lot of his fucking rushes, he wasn't getting touched until he was in the second level. Until he was by the linebacker. So he was up against the corners, the safeties and all that. Connor Williams is the weakest link. You know what? We made a mistake when we got him. I mean, I don't think it's a mistake that we got him. He can be a good asset, but not right now. He needs to learn his position. And that's what I've been saying all fucking year. Put someone else in. Take out Connor. He keeps getting beat. He keeps, fucking up. And it's costing us games. You know what? This addition of Amari Cooper, if you couldn't tell the difference with him in the box, not him in the box, with him out there on the outside the past couple games, I don't know what to tell you. Because with him out there, it's opening up holes for Zeke, finally. It's finally coming through. Now that Amari's getting touches, now that he's getting catches, and he's running, he's being more utilized in our system, it's opening up holes for Zeke. It is. I don't know what else to say other than that. There's not much to say about this game because, like I said, it's one of those games for us that anybody can take it. It's not a for sure, the Falcons are going to win, because they got ups and downs just like us. Last year when we played them, we came out hard. We had, our defense played good. We scored right off the bat. I thought we were going to win this game, but then as it went on and Chaz Green couldn't block for shit, who was it against? Vic Beasley, right? One of the guys. I don't know. But this week, it's a must win. We have the Falcons, I forget who is it. The Redskins? Yeah. Falcons, Redskins, Saints, Eagles. We got to go 3-1. We go 3-1, we're taking the division. Because after that, after the Eagles, we have Tampa, we have the Colts, and we have the Giants. We need to go, I said 3-1, but we can go 2-2 or 3-1. That's what needs to happen. We need to beat the Redskins for sure, and we need to beat the Eagles for sure to have this division wrapped. Because the Eagles are probably going to beat, the Eagles and Redskins are probably going to split. So, if we are able to beat Washington, beat the Eagles, that means we sweep them, and we're able to beat the Giants and we sweep them, that means we just went, 5-1 in the division? 5-1 in the division. And we already know what our division, the way it always plays out. It always plays out till week 17. Cowboys, whoever wins the division. Whoever wins that day wins the division. Always. It was Cowboys and Eagles 1 year. It was Cowboys and Washington 1 year. Cowboys and Giants or Cowboys and Eagles. I forget what it was. But it was 3 years in a row where Cowboys, all they had to do was win the last game, and they won. And they won. And they could never do it. I think 1 year we did it. And we won the division. So, we need to go 2-2 against we need to beat the Eagles, and we need to beat Washington for sure in these next 4 games. I'm not looking past the Falcons at all. I'm just telling you what needs to happen. Against the Falcons, I really don't know what to say because I've been watching them, and Matty Ice plays like Matty Ice. Like he's finally learning the system that he has with his coordinator, because last year we know that it was shit. He couldn't do fucking shit with it, because it was a new coordinator. And this year he's finally getting a handle on it. Finally getting a handle on it. So we'll see how this game goes. I'm excited. It's gonna be a great game. Byron Jones is gonna need to have a big day to stop Julio Jones. But with that being said, this is probably the only video I'm going to make this week, unless Falcon fans come out with some shit and that I don't agree with. But it's always, how about them Cowboys? We beat the Eagles. Thank you. I knew that shit was going to happen, and it just it melts my heart. I fucking love it. Fucking love it. But anyway, I need to go get some food. I'm out. Peace.